There you
Ready for it? What's going on, you guys? This is Luis with the partnership, and we're here with Cesar. This is going to be one of the first ever episodes and podcasts that we film to help you guys kind of talk about the mentality, the selling, the tricks that are helping us on the doors to get better. And today we have Cesar. He recently went from almost quitting the summer to turning his first 10K week, which is phenomenal. And so I want to introduce Cesar and talk about how he kind of navigated that, and that way we can help the people that are watching back at home. Cesar, tell us a little bit about you, where you come from, how you got introduced to this opportunity, and take it away.
Yeah, so I'm Caesar, currently from Sioux City, Iowa, resonating here in Dallas, Texas. Really just grew up like, you know what I mean, single parent household, or I mean, they both kind of split when I was a little bit like 9, 10, you know what I mean? Got raised by my grandma, my aunt a bit more. Didn't really see too much of my family. Grew up kind of in the streets. Just always knew I had a passion for money though. Like I'd always be like, just always knew I wanted to get some money one way or another, right? And sales, I got introduced to sales just through like some videos through like Andy Elliott, like watching those guys, and it kind of fired me up. Like I was like, dang, I want to be the best salesman in the world. Like watching him, and then tried Pass for Insight. Really didn't get as much training or like as much attention to that like as I was hoping, you know, because I mean, yeah, that just didn't go as well this summer.
How long did you work there before you knew it wasn't gonna work that year?
Well, it was just like I probably just worked there for like a month and a half.
Really?
Month and a half didn't really work out because I just kept asking for training. They did 2 correlations when I was there, and I was just like, yeah, I need to go. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, this is good. It sounds good and all. I just need more training. I was getting sales even without the training, so I knew I was like, this is for sure sustainable. Just needed more training. But now this summertime around, running my marketing agency, Build Scale Media, and just didn't really pan out to be what I thought. Right, I had some business partners that I had, and it just didn't go as well. But I mean, now Chris Klein and Kevin Klein just introduced me to this opportunity, paid housing, paid training out here at the partnership, and really just went crazy. Came over here, started a bit recruiting. None of them really fell through. But I mean, hey, got to lead by example, so I'm out here and dropping 10K weeks now.
There we go, 10K. So you want to jump into that, right? Because it didn't start out like that, right? I feel like you had a hard time starting out, and at the very beginning, me and you were clashing about the systems, the routines, the structure, and you were having a hard time. What do you think was the hardest part about acclimating to the program?
Really just understanding that, like, well, my friend called me. First of all, my friend called me Jake. If my friend never called me that day, I would have probably just took off and never told you, like, you know, one of the guys like we were talking about earlier, right? Like,
yeah,
these 2 guys that are quitting now, kind of.
But let's stop right there. What made you struggle a little bit? What was getting in your head of the struggle? What was kind of like messing with you?
Just because I just was looking at too many things. I have a Discord where I can look at like high ticket sales, my people just closing deals like live, you know, and I was just on the doors watching that on Discord, Andreas Contreras, like watching his like Discord, just everybody popping off. Seen a guy close a 2K deal, he got like 1,000. I was like, oh yeah, this door to door is not for me, like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna go do high ticket now, just go close deals on the screen. But I mean,
the attention was everywhere.
Yeah, the attention just was everywhere, and I wanted to run my marketing agency on the side, and then I wanted to do this, so I just wasn't really dedicated to the doors.
Yeah.
Just was trying to come out here, to be quite frank, just to see Dallas, just see what's up, and then go back. But I mean, like, Jake called me, I mean, and then it was just my mindset. Like, I mean, I got a strong mindset, but it was just like getting told no 100 times, and it's like, yeah, nah, this like isn't. And then getting right next to that, close to that deal, the deal's by the seal, and then I can't do the card, I can't do the contract, I can't do it. So it's like one of them things where like you just gotta push through it.
It starts getting in your head, right? You start kind of thinking like, oh, there's 20 different opportunities. Social media, you see so many different opportunities.
Right.
Bitcoin, agencies, AI, and you're starting to see all this, but you're also going through your first couple of weeks of door to door. It's starting to get hard, right? And you're thinking, can I even do this, right?
Right.
Because the contract didn't go through, right? Customer, you got to a deal you actually tried, and they backed out at the last minute.
And then I never even told you this, Luis. I think I did now, but two of my sales didn't help at all. Got canceled.
Dang.
So they both got canceled, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna just go back to the crib. Like, I'm gonna just go home. Like, both of them just got canceled. I think that's a sign. Like, I'm not gonna, like, this is not for me. Like, they sounded good. They were like, yeah, let's go with it. I want to do it. I want to do it. And then just both canceled on me.
Dang.
Like, you know what I mean? And I was like, and then that's why I didn't want to tell you. I never even told you that during that time because I was like, yeah, it's gonna be embarrassing, you know. But yeah, they both canceled on me. Long story short, Jake called me. Shout out Jake Bodiford, my boy, and just called me, spoke some fire into me.
Because at this point, you're thinking, before he called you, you're thinking about quitting.
Yeah.
You're already like, I'm already gonna go home.
Yeah,
right?
I was already gonna go home. I was gonna pack up my stuff and leave on the weekend, and just head on out.
The decision was already made.
Yeah,
You're
the
gonna
decision
quit.
was already made. Like, I was already telling everybody, like, I'm about to go home. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Were you though? Because I feel like when people are about to quit, usually they get quiet because it's a kind of like a hurt to the ego. You know, you don't want to let anybody know that you're gonna quit. It's embarrassing. You know, you made a goal, you made a promise, you made a commitment, and then most people shy away.
right.
You know?
Yeah.
Is that what was going on, or you're just like?
Yeah, so that's what everything that was going on. That was totally everything that was going on in my mind that day, or just that whole week, especially because it just didn't work, the cancellations, and I was just
So
like,
it's just backstep after backstep.
backstep after backstep.
Cancel. You're having a hard day. Door slammed on you. Rejection. Almost missing a deal, and then you do get some deals. They both cancel.
Right,
Of course, it makes sense if you really think about it. It would make sense to give up at that point.
right.
But I feel like those are like the learning lessons that you have to go through to sharpen the saw, right? And then what happens? You're about to quit.
About to quit. My homie calls me, telling me, just checking up on me. Like, I swear he's really sent from God, but in my life. But he calls me, hey, how you doing, Caesar? I'm like, yo, I'm about to quit this door-to-door sales job. Like, this is not for me. Like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna just go back and run my marketing agency. I was kind of doing good with that, or like I was pacing to do good with it if I probably stuck with it. And he's like, nah, man, like, stick there. That's the best sales training you can ever get. If you can't do door-to-door, you can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. Like, if you can't do door-to-door, you really just can't do nothing. Stick it out the summer. I'm gonna promote you to CMO, and we're gonna go. And he's like, he's doing 50 grand a month, and he's like, yeah, we could look, stick it out. I want you to do good, but you just gotta stick that out. And he's like, or else you're competing against me, like Mark Cuban said. You're competing against guys like me that are working 16 hours a day to whoop your ass in the business. And I mean, yeah, he was just like, yeah, I'm working 16, 18 hours a day, ruining relationships with my girlfriend and shit. Like, you know what I mean? He's like, bro, you're gonna be competing against guys like me. You know what I mean? And then he started calling me out on my routines too when I was back home. Like, I would just say I'll wake up at like 9 or 10, then wake up at like 11, 12, be cold calling a bit, like, 4 or 5 hours later than I originally told him I was.
Yeah.
And he was like kind of holding me accountable there anyway. So he's like, yo, you fucking told me you were gonna, like, you know what I mean? Wake up, like, bro, you just, like, and then he was just like holding me accountable, like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just not feeding my ego, but destroying my ego at that time. And I was like, oh yeah. He's like, finish that out. And he's like, that's easy, man. I did roofing, he did solar, he did some other stuff, and he was telling me he did other door-to-door stuff too. And I was like, oh yeah, if he did it, then I know I can do it too then. He's like, man, just stick that out, man. It's like, that's the best possible sales training in the world, because you got to take somebody from don't know you to all the way to, hey, welcome to the family.
Yeah.
Sign this contract now. Get the deal. Sealed up.
Well,
So it's one of them things where, like, if I didn't have a Jake, if I didn't have nobody, because, I mean, I wasn't going to listen to, like, to be quite frank, no disrespect, I wasn't just going to listen to you or, like,
yeah, because
nobody.
typically it's,
Because it's like, you're the one who's, like, running this whole show, and it's like, why would I listen to you? Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like,
because it goes against your ego too,
right,
right? Your ego was already made a decision like, hey, this is not for me. Why would I go talk to Luis where you already know what he's going to say?
right.
You know, to keep it going. But it's like oftentimes people start looking for the comfort, someone
Right.
comforting, and then you call your buddy, right? Were you hoping to hear like a different answer from Jake?
Nah, I mean, yeah. To be honest,
Were you hoping to get a call like, yeah, go ahead and quit? You know?
yeah, cause that's who I thought he was gonna like, you know what I mean, be on my side, and then he's like, nah, bro, like,
Dang.
stick that shit out, like, stick that shit out, or else like you're just gonna keep failing in life, like, you know what I mean. And I was like, dang. He's like, yeah, cause you can't just keep trying shit, you know what I mean, and just like quit it. And I was like, all right, yeah, that's facts, that's fact. And he's like, again, you're competing against guys like me that are ruining their relationship with their girlfriend that I had since high school. And like I'm about it, like, you know what I mean. He's like telling me like he's working on his business day in day out, like nonstop, 18 hours a day. And he's like, you're competing against guys like me. Remember, if you do, he's like, I can't do nothing but tell you, like, you're gonna compete against guys like me that are working 18 hours a day, willing to ruin their relationships because they know that the business can help the relationships even skyrocket a bit more.
Yeah.
So he was telling me that, and that definitely spoke a fire in me. Got a deal later that day, and just knew that I was on track. Like, what did I say when I first hopped in that car that day?
I can't remember.
I just was like, yeah, I got a call. Like, we're locked in. Like, you know what I mean? I started telling
So you're locked in now. You made that second decision.
I made that second decision, and it was like, when you're quitting, especially this job, Luis, I know you've probably seen it. Like, you know what I mean? Like when you're quitting this job, like, it's like one of them things where like you just look at anything like to do, like any way out. Like, it might be just like some reps maybe like feeling weird, or you know what I mean, just saying something weird to you, or just like anything. I don't know. Like, on this job, like, if you want to quit, you're gonna find just like the littlest things
to quit
over. Like, they just told me no. You know what I mean? She just told me, oh, this.
Yeah.
Nobody wants my service. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Damn, I'm gonna go home.
It's
now.
hard. The doors are hot. It's cold.
Yeah, it's hot.
People
it's cold.
cancel. People don't sign up.
Right.
But I want to backtrack a little bit. Right. You made that second decision, and then what happened? You started popping off. After you made that second decision, because I think a lot of people sign up for the job and they're like, cool, high income job. I'm gonna go knock on doors. I'm gonna develop communication. Sounds good on paper. And then they show up to the summer, all of a sudden you're getting rejected, you're getting told no, you're on the heat, you're on the cold, it was raining, people cancel on you, you put in so much effort, people end up following through. But I feel like that's when reps have to make that second decision. Once you know, like, hey, this is gonna be tough, but I know I can do it. That's when the magic happens, when reps will make that second decision after being here for 1 or 2 or 3 weeks. And they actually wake up and they say, hey, I actually want to do this. Hey, now that I know how hard this is going to be, I'm going to go do this thing and I'm going to take ownership of it. I'm going to go figure this out. That's when the magic happens. And I think that's what happened to you. Exactly. And going back to what you were starting to say, it's like, yeah, there's reps that come out sometimes and they don't buy into the program. They kind of just go and hang out. They start doing things that are not knocking on doors. And sometimes they try to pull you away, kind of behind the scenes, right? Because it's like, even though some people don't quit, and that's kind of like even worse, I think. The people that quit, it's like, yeah, you made a decision, like it's not for you. But the people that don't quit and they stay in the program, they kind of just end up wandering in the program, right? And that's why we have systems in place to make sure, reps are accountable and we catch those things, right?
And it's one of them things where, like, me and even Malcolm, a new rep that just got to the partnership, like, was talking about, like, so it's like people want to bring other people down to make it seem like they did something. You know what I mean? It's comfortable.
So yeah, when reps quit, typically what happens is they try to find somebody else to latch onto.
Right.
So it's
I'm not doing. I did something because I brought these guys with me. I knew another guy was trying to quit too. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? It's like that comfortability. It's like those
affirmation.
Energies. It's like the affirmation. It's like those energies are just like matching, like, you know what I mean, or like are paired up, like the universe, God is matching these quitters together because these guys have the same mindset and operate on the same frequency.
And it's not the first time we've seen it. It happens often. We'll keep pushing through the podcast.
We'll keep pushing through the rain.
It wouldn't be the first time we're out talking to people in the rain.
First time we're talking to people in the rain.
We don't quit, you guys.
We don't quit. We knock in the door. We knock in the rain. We sell in the rain. We knock in the snow. It don't matter. The podcast.
We've seen it happen year after year. Yeah. People try to, like, especially when they're having a hard time, they try to find someone else to get comfortable with, right? Yeah. Like, hey, like, come hang out with me at the park, come do this, right? But that's not the point, right? The point is to actually do the job and get better at it. Okay?
Exactly.
Now let me ask you this, Cesar. Obviously, you started popping off. You started popping off? You actually started selling consistently. What were some of the things that mentally you told yourself, "Hey, I'm gonna go do this," and because you
It's
started
affirmations
ramping up?
between the doors. I promise you, and I tell every single rep in the house, at the Overlook Court, at the Brisson, like I promise you, if I shadow you, I know you're talking to yourself back. I know every single, maybe not the first 50 doors, but first 150, how are you talking to yourself? First 200 doors, how are you talking to yourself? Like, I'm on the door, it's getting easier and easier and easier every single time. I already sold 10 deals. I have a delusional belief every single person that steps out this door is gonna sell. I care about these people more than they care about themselves. So I'm gonna help these people get this shit. Like,
Yeah.
I care about these people more than I care about themselves. I have a delusional belief every single person is gonna buy. The best sales reps in any single industry, in any single game, this is quoted by Andy Elliott. He says, they all have a delusional belief they're gonna buy. It would benefit you not, okay, 50% on this door, 100%. I have a delusional belief every single person is gonna buy. That's what I tell myself every single door. I have a delusional belief every single person is gonna buy.
And
Like,
that's what we started noticing. You were telling yourself, even in the car groups, like, "Hey, I'm gonna go sell 10. I've already sold 10 in a day. I've already sold 10." You know,
Right.
and that carried on to the doors. The energy started being different, which is, I
Exactly.
think, something that I noticed on the doors. I've phone shotted a couple people. Every day I try to help out as many people as I can on the doors.
right.
And oftentimes the biggest thing that I catch is people talking negatively to themselves about the job, right? I hear them on the call, see, everybody keeps saying that. Or, see, there's another no soliciting sign. And so, like, it's
Right.
like, not only are you experiencing the hardship once, but you're giving it life and, like,
And you're doing it again, and then you're doing it again, and then it's like,
the
you
mindset
probably,
starts going down.
yeah, and then your
you know?
subconscious is just like, this maybe is not for me. I'm scared.
Yeah,
This isn't sustainable. It's commission too.
yeah,
Like, these people just like don't understand that you become what you tell yourself. You become what you think about. So what are the guys thinking about on the door?
yeah.
Oh, this is getting easier. Oh, I'm keep getting the same objection. Okay, but how are you trying to handle it? Instead of maybe let me keep pushing on this one, because even the best reps, they create laydowns. They don't like, I create laydowns. Like yeah, I might get that. Like even my second deal yesterday, like the lady was just like, no, card, no, cash. I want to do cash.
Yeah.
Mexican family, you know what I mean? You know how
Yeah.
Mexican families are. They're all old school. You know what I mean? And she wasn't even trying to get it. And then I was just like, no. She's like, you're trying to scam me. You're trying to scam me. I was like, no. And started joking with her though. Like,
Yeah.
these people don't understand. Like, have a personality on the doors. Have fun on the doors. Joke around. I was like, no, maybe if I was white, you could say that. But I'm Mexican. I'm raza. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that to you. And
Yeah.
then she was like, oh, okay, well, like, and then, like, yeah, she started just talking, like, you know what I mean? Just being fun with these people. Like, make them laugh. Like,
Just
you know,
having fun, choosing to have fun
choosing to have
versus
fun.
choosing to have a hard time. Because I feel like everybody likes this is hard. Somebody tell me that my life is hard. Someone tell me, hey, comfort me. Accept that it's hard. But it's like, at the end of the day, no one cares, especially nowadays. It's like, if you're having a hard time and you're looking for comfort, that does nothing for you. Having someone come out and tell you, yeah, dude, your life is so hard,
Right.
that does nothing for you.
At all.
And so what you have to choose is to have fun. Like, you have the option too. I feel like that's one thing a lot of people don't understand. You have the option to have a good time. I'm having a good time right now.
Right.
I'm
It
doing
is fucking
something
right.
no one else would do. I think this is fun.
Right. This
you know?
is fun.
It's just how you look at it.
Right.
If you look at it bad,
Perspective,
like,
perspective.
I'm cold, I'm interested in the rain, of course,
Right,
you're
and
gonna hate it.
And it's all perspective too, right? It's all perspective. It's like on the doors, like how are these guys thinking? Like, you know what I mean? This is all perspective. Yeah, it's raining. This is God cleansing the earth.
Yeah.
I mean, and I like this is something I don't really say too much too. I just started telling a couple reps. I'm going and I'm finding a secret place. I'm praying on the doors every day now.
Yeah.
Like, cause I know, like, if I want something, prayer works. Like, I was facing 50, 60 years. I shouldn't even be out talking to you right now. What was I doing every single day? Praying.
Boom.
Like, cause I know prayer works.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pray this. If I want this $750, $1 million goal at the end of the summer, I gotta pray. Like, that's just a law that, like, God is gonna bless every single one of us if we just pray for
Yeah.
it constantly, repeatedly. Let him know,
What you
like,
focus
we're
on
not praying.
is what you're gonna get.
What you focus on
You
is
know?
what you're gonna get, and what God already has in store for you is his plan.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So you could go through any trials and tribulations. People could try to block it. The enemy could try to block it, but it's just like, if God has a plan for you, and if you're gonna pray, and if you're gonna understand that this is more of a spiritual game, a mental than any type of physical anything. Like,
Big time. I really think this job is all about having faith, trusting God's plan. Hey, this is gonna work out.
Facts.
He brought me here to this opportunity. He brought me to this moment. He wouldn't put me in this opportunity for me to not push through and figure it out. To line up opportunities, to line up the lessons, the hardships. People, following through on deals, right? Customers
Right.
not signing up at the last minute. I see that as a learning lesson. Me as a leader, like helping a rep go through the program, that's me going through a lesson of something that I was supposed to be here on, right?
Right.
And I feel like a lot of times it's like people lose perspective on that. But it's like you get what you focus on. If you focus on faith, on like, hey, this is what's going to come out of this summer,
Right.
and you keep your eyes on that, and you keep telling yourself, hey, this is going to work out, this is going to work out, you can actually control the universe and get that desired result. But I think a lot of times the easier decision is to say, hey, this is not going to work out. Hey, this is not for me.
Yeah.
Not having faith in God and making sure that what we're doing is following through on the opportunities that He has given us. And I deeply believe that this job is more spiritual than anything. It's probably giving
Yeah,
me
and you become
more
what you
faith
think
than
about.
anything.
So, like, you become what you think about. That's just all it is. Every single Bible, every single spiritual book, every single religion has that same thing. Like, you become what you think about. You reap what you sow. You know what I mean? It's like one of them things where, like, you literally, like, and this is how I know I'm getting my master, like, because I master myself. At least I told you, like, I mastered myself before I know what I need to do to master myself. Listen to affirmations every single day. Listen to what the richest people in the world are doing every single day and just go out there and do it. Because if you act like them, Mel Robbins said this, Tony Robbins' wife. She says if you act like a successful person, your subconscious mind is already going to be like, oh, he's already successful. Like, if you hop in your car like it's a Lambo, if you walk like you're already worth $100 million, your subconscious is just going to automatically be like, okay, dang, I'm already worth $100 million. And the same thing with low performers. Like, that's why I showed that one day, a couple months ago or whatever. It's like low performers, like if you sit near a low performer, your performance goes down. It's like 50, 60%. If you hang around a high performer, your performance skyrockets like 20, 30%.
Yeah.
So it's more contagious to hang around people that are negative, people that are low performers, because they're gonna drag you down. They have that mindset.
Even
where it's
one
like,
negative thought, even one negative affirmation,
even one negative thought,
will bring you down because it will affect how you look at things, right? But being around, that's why I love this job, because this job, you guys, it literally will push out anybody that's got low performing standards. It will push them out, because you cannot survive in this job with a negative mindset,
right?
With a pessimistic view of the world. The only way you survive in this job is by having a positive mindset, by controlling your emotions, your thoughts, and being able to have faith. That's how you make it in this job, and obviously working hard too.
Right.
Like, I feel like that's not one of the things we haven't talked about. When I go pick you up from Marriott, you're running door to door. And I feel like, having a positive attitude is good. You got to have faith that things are going to work so you can keep pushing forward. But also, you got to back it up with that work ethic. When I go pick you up, you're running door to door. You're not like kind of dragging door to door. You know what you're trying to do, and you're running door to door.
Running. When you move, you create energy.
Yeah.
So these people are gonna feel my energy. Like, every single door. Like, I just know that, like, if I run, I'm creating more energy. If I even speed walk, I'm not creating as much energy as if I do run. And I want these people to understand, like you're either gonna say yeah, or you're gonna say no a significant amount of times, and I'm gonna make you pissed off because you're not buying my shit.
Exactly.
Like, it's one of them things where, like, I know this is gonna help you out. Even if you got a company, my company does more in the yard than your company can ever do.
Yeah.
It's like, buy my stuff, give me a shot. Worst comes to worst, I pay for that first initial and I get it back when the next day pay. It's like, I'm not losing in these deals. It's like, I'm breaking even at that if I do anything, right? So it's one of them things where, like, it's like, how do you talk to yourself?
Find a way.
It's like you gotta have, like Marcus Aurelius says, one of those Greek Roman empires. He says, you have power over your mind, nothing else. Understand this, and you will have power. Like, you only have power over your mind. Like, I can't control if you punch me in the face. I can't control if it starts raining, if the sun pops out in a minute or two. You know what I mean? I can't control if this whole thing wasn't even recorded or not.
It might not even be recorded.
It's like one of the things where, like, you can't control it. You can only have power over your mind.
We'll do it again.
And we'll
do it again. You find a way.
You find a way.
Yeah, you control your mind. And I think that's what you said. once you make that second decision to go do this job and go operate in high commission, you know, all commission sales,
Yeah.
winners find a way to win. And that's what Cesar was talking about, is finding a way to make deals happen, regardless of what's happening. Is it raining? Customers telling you no, it's a very specific area that you can't overcome. Winners find a way to make things happen without questioning what it's going to take. Whether you have to work harder, have to put in more energy, get creative ways to make things happen.
Right.
Winners find a way to make deals happen, and it's because they bought it. They bought into the faith. They bought into the process, into the outcome, the result. And the people that win the long term are the people that can focus on those things and push all the way to the end. And that's what we're seeing. We're seeing the separation right now of people going out to go sell this summer. And yeah, everybody's getting a shock reaction. First couple of weeks is like, shoot, this is hard. But what's happening right now is there's a separation of talent. There's people that are, you know, kind of chilling, kind of hanging out, like, yeah, this is cool. And there's those people that are waking up right now and choosing to do this job for real. Like,
Right.
for real, like waking up and making that decision and then going and running with it, you know? And this might sound like rude to some of you guys that are maybe watching this video and you're like, well, why are these guys talking about faith? Why are these guys talking about being positive? Why are these guys talking about, you know, working hard? And because it might not fit with your ego, your current ego, and that's okay. It's okay for your ego to not be up to par.
That's good.
But guess what? You have every ability right now to change that belief and that identity and
Right.
get ready for what's next. 'Cause that's the only way you're going to transform. You know, the person that came into this job is not the person that's going to achieve the result of a golden door, that's going to hit, you know, 300K, 400K, 500K in revenue. It's just not logical, right?
Right, it's
The
not.
person that's going to
You
get
have
that,
to grow. You have
yeah,
to get
you have to
uncomfortable.
grow,
You have
get
to get
uncomfortable.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Humans don't grow in comfort, they grow in discomfort. So once you understand that, and it's like, I already have so much confidence through the gym, understanding that, like, I built a body, 0.001% of people can't even achieve. They have to, like, you know what I mean? Most people are fat, eating McDonald's, eating fast food. It's like one of them things where, like, I know what I've done. I know the confidence I am mounted in the gym itself. All I gotta do is transition that discipline, the confidence, that work ethic towards these doors, and it's like unstoppable for me to win. And keep God first, and it's like there's no other.
God first, and that's it. You
It's
already
like
won.
it's like you already won. It's like, but if you keep praying though, it's like prayer works, and prayer is powerful, and faith moves mountains. Faith moves mountains. So it's like one of them things where, like, even a customer I signed up 2 days ago, Thursday, when I had like 2 back-to-back, like, she started painting. We painted a bunch of rocks, and one of her favorite ones she showed me. I was like, which one is her favorite one though? She painted faith moves mountains, and just mountains all around it. Like, you know what I mean? It's like a rock. Like, I'll show you a picture. It's pretty crazy. But and we'll put it on the screen here. I'll send it to Luis.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. Like, it's like faith moves mountains. It's like, and it's like, it's crazy when you start praying to God. Like, God just puts you with those people that, like, have the same belief in you, or has the same belief, has the same morals, has the same ambitions of going to heaven, and understanding that, like, this is gonna end anyway. Like, we're trying to make it to heaven. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like God is gonna put you with those people and on these doors once you have faith that have the same ambitions, have the same goals. And it's like we're all none of us are perfect, but if we keep God first and understand that we're trying to get perfect, we're trying to get better every single day, we're gonna hit our goals of 500K, of 1 million, and of 700,000, of 200,000. It's like one of them things where, like, if you just keep pushing, you're gonna hit it.
Yeah. Regardless of the situations, if it rains, if it's sunny, 100 people told you no. If you keep your faith, we know it's gonna work out. You know, and that's the honestly the biggest advice. If you take anything from this podcast, have faith that things are gonna work out, and keep reaffirming that. Don't lose faith of the progress. Right? If you keep the faith, you keep pushing towards it, you keep trusting the process, it's bound to work out every single time. And I've seen it happen year after year, without a doubt. 11 years in the door-to-door game, I've seen it happen year after year. You put in the trust, you put in the faith, opportunities line up, customers line up, unique situations line up, and all you have to do is step up to the plate every single day and take action. It's not just as simple as, yeah, go read your books in the morning, go have motivation. You have to step up to the plate when it's time to step up to the plate and step up to those opportunities. You know, because you could be doing everything. You could be spiritual. You could be, you know, reading, training, doing everything possible, knocking on the doors. But you also have to step up to the plate when it's time to execute. You know?
Right, and that work ethic.
Yeah.
And it's like, people don't understand that's like 90% of this job.
Yeah. Well, Cesar, great week, 10K week, phenomenal job.
Got to
Way
double it and hit 20 next
You're
week.
gonna start ramping up. What's the goal for the summer?
777,000, might go for $1 million once the Segway comes and I start popping off some
Yeah.
fat accounts, you know. So it's gonna go. If I hit 700,000, I might as well just go for $1 million and you know what I mean. One of them things are like I don't know. Maybe not though. I don't know because I do want to get that back in pay, invest in some of the investment avenues I got going for me already, and it's like, hey, we're gonna win though, Luis.
Yeah.
What's your goal for the summer?
Oh, my goal for the summer is to create more leaders than any other sales team year one at the partnership. That's the goal. And we're already on track to do that. You know, we got a bunch of new leaders that have come out this summer. We're going to keep training. We're going to keep giving them the best strategy, the best mentality. Anyone that wants to succeed, we're going to create a great environment with the right standards, systems, motivation, mentality, the right culture. We have a really strong culture where it's like everybody here that's here is trying to win.
Right.
And we're going to keep filtering the process out because we want to be around people that want to win. We don't want to be around people that are going to drag us into the 99%. We want to be around people that are going to be in the 1%.
Thanks.
And unfortunately, in order to do that, we can't be around people that are in the 99%. And that's okay. That's why I love this job. This job will separate the people that are not committed, the people that can't hold commitments, the people that can't hold standards, the people that don't have loyalty.
Right.
Because if you can't do this, how can I trust to do business with you? How can I trust to invest in you? How can I trust to do deals with you? That's why I love this job, because the people that will survive in this job, dude, you can trust them. Because it's like, hey, you'll put them in Dallas, Texas, you know, a market that's competitive, it's hot, it's cold, and they can survive that. Anything they do, they're going to win, you know?
Thanks.
That's why I like this job. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this recorded on the camera. We'll see you guys on the next video. Let's see if it recorded.
Have a good one.